Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a rant, but I think it's a good rant. A few days ago, I was on the internet browsing for new bikes. Ha ha ha. Despite the fact I could not really afford to buy a new bike right now, I was looking at new bikes, and then I had this hilarious kind of realization of being like, you know what? I have basically got this bike in the garage downstairs, partially assembled. It still needs a little bit of work, but I basically had that bike downstairs. I was looking at on the internet and getting all excited about. And, it was a little bit of a pinch me kind of moment because we do this so often where we convince ourselves that the next thing we're going to get, the shinier thing we're going to get, is going to make us do the thing more, is going to make it so much more enjoyable, is going to make it so much more fun. It's that like idea of N plus one. If we have another bike that's got these cool features on it, then we'll actually go and ride it and we'll go and do big bike trips and we'll go and do big adventures. Some of the best bike trips I have ever done, I did on a clapped out Genesis CDF with gears that basically didn't shift and brakes that basically didn't work, and a seat post that was actually seized, so I had to like put different cranks on it so that I could use it. And it was some of the best fun I ever had on a bike. Most of the mountain bikes I've ever had have been all cross country rigs with like 100 mil forks, and I have definitely done much more than what would be considered cross country on those bikes. My point is that, if you're into it, be into it. Like, I got this film camera recently on eBay for like 30 quid, and I wanted, to get into that, but I was like, I'm not going to go spend a fortune on a camera if I don't even know if I don't like the thing. And this happens quite frequently. And well, one of the bike shops I used to work in used to get people in all the time, and they'd be talking about how they were going to go and do these big trips and go on a big tour, and they'd buy this like real nice high end touring bike, and then you'd see them like a year later, 6 months later, they'd bring it in for a service. I'd look at the drivetrain and be like, "You barely used this." And like, "So did you go on that big trip?" And they're like, "Nah, no, I didn't." And you're just like, "Well, that's kind of sad." And I then see other people in the same shop. I'd see people come in. I remember this one woman. She'd come from France and she had a 10 speed. Now, when I say 10 speed, I don't mean 1 by 10 or 2 by 10. I mean 2 by 5, like an old French road bike, solid fucking steel thing, weighed a damn near a ton. I did a puncture repair on it for her, and she'd cycled that thing from France. The bike probably costs, I don't know, maybe €100 on Le Bon Coin. It, it was a bona fide piece of shit, but she made it work because she had more of a spirit of adventure, and that really is the quantity, the quality that I feel like makes the difference. So I guess this is just another rant to say you probably don't need another bike. You probably actually just need to go out and ride your bike. If you're into it, be into it.